Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited about today's video because I'm going to be sharing some awesome back to school fidgets and some not so awesome back to school fidgets. This is probably every parent's favorite time of the year. I am no exception. I love back to school time. I loved it when I was younger because it meant new supplies and a new backpack and super cool new shoes that I could obviously run very fast in. But now that I'm an adult, it means my kids are going back to school, so yay! But I had one quick announcement before we get into today's video, and I am so excited to share with you guys. I just got new merch. I love it so much. My amazing friend Meg designed it. It is the rainbow that you see featured in a lot of my Instagram pictures and my TikToks, as well as my name, and I love it so much. This is the sweater, but it also comes in t-shirts with a smaller logo if you were wearing something not so big and in your face. But you guys know that I film without the AC on because I love your ears that much. So that means this sweater has got to come off. And now, without further ado, without further ado, let's get into the video. I have got a bunch of fidgets here, and I thought it would be really fun for me to share with you 10 amazing fidgets to bring to class and 5 not so amazing fidgets to bring to class. Not every fidget is made for the classroom, and not every classroom allows fidgets. So before we even get into this video, a big disclaimer: ask your teacher, check with your school, and make sure you're allowed to bring fidgets. A lot of teachers will allow them as a tool or during quiet time as long as you are respectful. So make sure that if you do bring fidgets to school, you're not trading, you're not making a distraction, and you're being respectful to everybody around you, including your teacher. So we're going to start with some brand new fidgets that I have never shared with you guys before. The one I am most excited about is this Pop-It pencil case from Nichole Jacklyne. It is so big, it will fit so many pencils. The zipper is great and it works really well. I was worried about a pencil case that was plastic with a zipper. I didn't know how it was gonna work. And the Pop-It, it's pretty good. It's pretty crispy. I do not suggest popping this in class though, because that is the quickest way to get it taken from you. So I think it would be really great for the bus to pop it on your way home, but definitely not in the classroom. But as far as fidget school supplies, this one is one of my favorites. Another one that I am very excited to share is a fidget from Mrs. Bench, and this one is great for children who have some type of oral fixation or have to chew or need a safe spot to fixate on. I know that a lot of children with sensory disorder issues have issues with like putting stuff in their mouth, and this is a great one for that. This is definitely a great option for parents out there if you are looking for a safe way for your child to chew on the pencil. These are very safe, have different textures, and I think that this is a much better option to chew on than, say, the top of a pencil with the metal. So this is more of a utilitarian fidget. It is a great option and I highly suggest it, and it's from Mrs. Bench and Fidget Toys Plus. The third fidget that I have most recently found are more for those children looking for sensory options in the classroom that are not a distraction. These are called calming strips, and they come in 2 different sensations. One is got a very light texture to it. You can kind of hear it more than see it. And then the other one has a more rigid texture to it, and you can see that they're very small, very discreet. You can even buy keychains to stick these on. You could stick it on your desk. I actually have one on my laptop. They're very soothing, they're very nice, and again, they're for that child looking for that sensory outlet. So these are great. I will put the information below, and I think these are a good one for teachers too to put on the desk, because I know a lot of kids will start like chewing on stuff. My son specifically will chew on his mask if he gets bored. So this is a better option, and I think these are a great idea, and they come in such fun different colors, textures, and patterns. I obviously went with like a space theme, and these are great. On my channel, I try to share fidget tools that are good for all people, or especially for people who need fidget tools in everyday life. And then I like to share like fun fidgets as well. I think everybody can benefit from fidgets. I do not think that you need a specific reason, diagnosis, or circumstance to enjoy a fidget. I think everybody can. So I really just like to share several different options for all different types of people. The fourth fidget I am super excited to share with you guys is another pencil one. These are pencil toppers. They are very quiet, they are very small, they stay on your pencil, so they should not cause a distraction if you are using them correctly. These are from the Teacher's Lounge, and I've got 3 different types. They are all like spinny, swirly ones. Let me see if I can show you. And they come in so many different colors. These are amazing, and I think they are the perfect addition to any pencil and will maybe keep the kids from chomping on the tops as well, because they'll keep their fingers busy. The 5th fidget that I think is perfect for the classroom is a traditional marble and mesh. Again, tiny, small, discreet, fits in your pocket. It's not loud. It's not a distraction. Are we seeing a pattern here, friends? We want fidgets for the classroom that are gonna keep you happy but not distract your classmates. These are great and I love them. Another great one for the classroom is the Tangle. The reason these are so great is because they open up so you can make it fit on your child's wrist or on your wrist for the classroom, and it's not loud. Tangles come in several different textures. This is a fuzzy tangle. They've got metallic tangles. They've got rubbery tangles. So they are just all around good. And as you can see, very quiet, very discreet. It can clip onto a backpack. It could go into a zipper. It's good for the bus. And they can't really do any harm to these. These are pretty sturdy and safe, and they're not loud and clicky like the Wacky Track. So for the classroom, I definitely think a Tangle is better than a Wacky Track. And number 7 is another small, little, discreet Flippy Chain. I know we go back and forth in the comments every single time I talk about one of these. Whether you call it a Flippy Chain or a bike chain, it does not matter. These are great for the classroom. They are tiny, they're not gonna make any noises, and you can easily maneuver them without distracting any of your classmates. And number 8, is that 8? Yes, 8. Counting is difficult, is the Accu pressure ring. Personally, I love these, especially now that children are using a lot more technology and tablets and computers in class. This is a great one to give their hands a little bit of a break. They literally just roll on and off the finger. You do not want to wear it though. This isn't one that you keep on your hand. You just simply roll it back and forth, and just like the theme of all of these, it's quiet, it's discreet, and it won't bother your neighbors. I got this one from Mrs. Bench Fidget Toys Plus, and it is a great option, and you can get a 3-pack. Number 9 is the pea in the pod. This one is not my favorite fidget. I have definitely mentioned before, but I think it is a great one for the classroom, and just because I don't love it doesn't mean you and your kids aren't gonna love it. It is very small. It comes in a keychain, so you can hook it onto their backpack, their keys, and again, guys, quiet, discreet, and won't bother anybody near you. Great option. It's the final fidget. If you want to bring a stress ball to school, I do not suggest most of them. I think the only ones that would be okay would be like a DNA ball or one filled with air, but my favorite is the dough ball. This is just my favorite fidget, like stress ball, like in general. I love dough balls. They're great. I think that they are so fun, such a cool and interesting texture. But what's so awesome about this is if it pops, it will not cause a big mess. The last thing a teacher wants in their classroom is a big, gigantic mess. So don't bring them, not okay. go more for like a dough ball or a DNA ball. This is one that you would want to check with your teacher before you bring because it is a little bit bigger. I actually don't allow balls on the floor of the playroom because children throw them and they turn into kind of a crazy distraction. So I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not your teacher would allow this. If you are a teacher or a parent, this would be a good one for a calm corner or a reading corner. Maybe not at the desk, but the dough ball is definitely a great option. And now I'm gonna share with you 5 fidgets I do not recommend for the classroom. Keep these at home, do not bring them, and you're gonna see why. First up, the pop tube. Could you imagine a teacher trying to teach class and having so many children popping pop tubes? I do not think so. Keep these at home. These are a great fidget toy, but not a fidget tool for the classroom. These are a no. One that might shock you is the monkey noodle. I do not think these are very good for the classroom because every kid is gonna wanna, and you're gonna be hitting Billy next to you in the face with the monkey noodle. I think also they take up a lot of space. You end up doing a lot of really big movements. Okay, maybe not crazy big movements like that, but you know what I mean. The monkey noodle is a no-no. Also, do not suggest the snapper. They are loud. They will be distracting. If your teacher's trying to talk and you're in the classroom, you'll definitely be making people miss what the teacher's trying to say. So I do not suggest the snapper. It is a great one for maybe the school bus or once you get home, but do not bring it into the classroom. It's a no-no. Another loud one is a dimple. If your teacher is trying to teach a lesson plan, this could be very distracting. They're also hard. So if you drop it on the floor, it's gonna be loud. This is just not a great one. I find that dimples and hard shell ones are much louder than regular poppets, so this one should stay at home. And finally, I think the worst fidget to ever bring to school are messy stress balls. Could you imagine if this popped in the middle of a lesson plan? Oh my gosh. This would be awful. No, 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 no. Do not bring super messy stress balls. Instead, stick to something like a dough ball. All right, guys, those are my personal suggestions for 10 fidgets you should bring to school and 5 fidgets you should not bring to school. I am not a teacher. I am not an educator. I am just a mom who loves fidgets. So make sure you ask your teacher, your school, your principals, what's allowed and what's not allowed. You wanna make sure that you are using fidgets as a tool in your classroom because they are supposed to be aiding you in your education and not distracting the people next to you. So definitely be respectful, and I hope one day we can make using fidgets in the classroom not so taboo, because as somebody who had a very difficult time focusing in class, I think having something like this would have been great. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you agree with my list, let me know down in the comments. If you think I left something off, or if you're a teacher and you don't agree with something I said, please let me know down in the comments. I am always wanting to learn. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you liked this video, I would like it if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, I would love it if you would subscribe. Don't forget, my merch store is live, and I would love to see you guys rocking this design. So make sure you tag me, send me all your pictures, and I will feature them on my Instagram. My Instagram is Sierra Zagarri, and I hope to see you guys soon. And don't forget, wash your hands. Bye, guys.